If I increase your income today, will your financial problem disappear? No, most probably not. The reason many are stuck financially is because they confuse income with cash flow. In this video, we're going to learn the difference between an income and a cash flow. Please listen. Let's start with income. No big terms, just real life. Income is money that comes in. This can be in terms of wages, in terms of salary, in terms of commission, in terms of business profit. This is the money that comes in. And for students, it can be an allowance. That's an income. And it answers the question, how much do I receive? While a cash flow explains how money moves in your life. It's not just about how much you receive, but it's also about how fast do money move from my hand and where does it go? That is cash flow. And cash flow explains where does money go after I receive it. Get the difference? For example, if I have a bucket, right, and then I pour in water in this bucket, but this bucket has holes, what will happen? It will still remain empty if I don't be cautious enough to check the holes, the size, the position, and also how many holes I have, right? So the water that comes in is the income. The bucket itself is the cash flow. And the holes in the bucket are expenses. So even if I had more water in this bucket, if I don't control the position of the holes, how big the holes are, the bucket will still remain empty. And the problem isn't the water coming in, it is the holes in the bucket. Don't forget, the bucket is the cash flow, the water is the income, and the holes are the expenses. Income fills the bucket. Cash flow decides whether it stays empty or full. Now this is where many go wrong. They focus on adding more water, adding more income into the bucket without checking the holes, without having track of the expenses. They don't even know where the money goes. Every time you receive your paycheck, you pay everyone else. And at the end of the day, you sit down and be like, now I want to save. And there's nothing to save. Saving should actually be the first thing you do once you receive the money because you have to pay yourself. So the next time you receive an income, please check your cash flow. How does money behave around you? Do you have holes in your bucket? Because the more holes you have, it means that your income will always come in, but you will never see where it goes. And so you will lose track of your cash flow. Because as income increases, 100% of the times, we human beings, we tend to increase. You increase on your lifestyle, you increase on your spending. You want to be the big girl that your pocket is. You want to be the big man that your pocket says it is, right? But that should not be the case because all these increases are actually waste. They're waste in the essence that one, you're going to increase your expenses, which maybe you don't even need to increase on, first of all. Two, your lifestyle is going to increase. You now don't use public transport. Of course, you can buy yourself a car, but using Uber every single day, pressure increases because you now want to fit in where your money belongs, and that alone causes you stress. All these are just bad waste. More income without cash flow control is just like pouring water into a broken bucket. So learn to control when you receive that money. Where does it go? How do you use it? That is cash flow. That is you knowing where your money goes, how fast. So fix your cash flow before increasing your income. Before you go looking for that side hustle, before you go looking for that passive income, please fix your cash flow. So when you increase the income, you are able to retain. And the more you retain, we start calling you and referring to you as a wealthy person. Because wealth is a compounded effect of the small savings, the small controls you put on your cash, and the long-term saving actually, because it's all about money and the compounding interest of time. If cash flow is controlled, even small income brings stability. So I'm going to give you an exercise. After this video, sit down, write all the sources of your income. Where did the money come from? How much it is? And then the second thing you're going to write is, where do your money go? Or how do you use your money? Write it down. Don't judge it. Don't fix it yet. Because we need to first know where is our money going to. Just observe how your money flows. Because awareness is the first step in control. Remember, income brings in money. Cash flow decides whether it stays or not. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed by the best and see you in my next video.